Private Label. We're going to do a look for the holidays. We're going to tag team today. My client here is going to do her makeup and do a cute little holiday look. She already did some of her makeup, and we're going to do a sew in. We're actually going to sew in and mix in her clip-ins from Private Label. These are amazing with a bundle, and because there's so much density, we're only going to use two. So we're going to use the clip-ins, and then we're going to use this bundle, and we're going to make it look like highlights to match her hair. It's going to be a pretty good blend. So we're going to get started. I already shampooed her hair. We're going to use this amazing blow dryer that's so lightweight and is so powerful. But we prepped her hair, shampooed it, and conditioned it with the Private Label shampoo and conditioner. And I'm going to spray in some of Private Label's Heat Protectant. I'm not going to put too much on her leave out area, just on the back. And then I'm going to start blow drying her hair. And after we finish blow drying her hair, she's going to start on her makeup. This thing is amazing, this blow dryer. My name is Syreeta, and my Instagram is Syreeta Chantel, and on Instagram, and on TikTok is Syreeta Chantel Salon. So this blow dryer works so well. It's so powerful. It's tiny, but it works very well. So I'm going to get her hair as straight as possible so that I can give her some nice tiny braids. I want to give her a seamless, flat, natural look. We don't want too much bulk, so we're just going to use two bundles because the clip-ins have a really good, I think it's 160 density, which is about a bundle and a half, and we're going to use another bundle, and that's going to give her a perfect look just like it's her hair. So as you see, this thing is really getting her hair dry and straight, and it's not loud and it's not heavy, so it's really good to prevent carpal tunnel. I'm just using a round brush. And I'm stretching and pulling. You can't tell, but I'm doing a nice stretch and pull so I can get a shine and I can get it straight while drying her hair. You never want to sit a client under the dryer and let her hair dry and then attempt to pull and stretch the hair. You want to do it while it's wet, and you want to do it in a motion of how you want her hair to flow. The blow dry definitely makes a difference. I see people, they don't blow out the hair properly, and then they have really bulky, heavy braids, and they're struggling to get the braid in. It's better to just take your time and do a really nice blowout. And the heat protectant that I put in is actually really nice. It's not heavy, it's not greasy, it's leaving a really nice shine. I don't feel like she has like any heavy products in her hair at all. If you can't tell, but what I'm doing is snatching her hair with the brush, and I'm pulling on it, and then I'm allowing the air to straighten her hair with the brush. Not taking long at all. My client's name is Smyrna. She's perfect. She has a beautiful face, so we're going to do like a fun look. I can't wait to see how this makeup looks from Private Label because it looks beautiful in the tube, and I can't wait to see how it looks on mirror. So you got to make sure you get those edges also. Don't be afraid to pull a little bit. Just don't hurt anyone, but a little tension helps get the hair straight. So now I'm gonna get the back of her hair. If you take the time and really stretch and pull the hair and get a really nice blow dry, it'll save you so much more time in the long run. You'll run right through those braids. Don't try to shortcut when it comes to blowing out the client's hair, because you'll pay for it in the end. Take your time and get it as straight as you can. Again, we use this Private Label Armor Heat Protector Spray. And I really like it. It's not oily at all. It actually feels really nice. If Mira doesn't mind, I'm actually, because I'm really into hair care, I'm gonna like do a light snip on her ends if it's okay with her. If it's not okay with her, I'm just gonna continue braiding, but once we're all done, I wanna see if she's okay with me doing a light dusting on her hair. And it's better to get trimmed when you get styles that's gonna stay in for a while, so that your hair can be growing while it's put away, secured, and not, you know, not bothering with it. It'll be growing instead of breaking off. So do you mind if I trim a little bit of your ends?
That's fine.
Okay. Nowadays, a lot of people neglect that and they'll just do the style, and I really find it to be really important to also care about hair care. It takes a few minutes to do a trim, but it's something that will make a difference in her life. Her hair will grow, it'll be healthier, she'll love you, she'll see a difference in her hair, she'll be loyal to you. I have a lot of clients that will say that people don't even offer to do a trim. So that's not good. So I love this dryer so much. It's like one of my favorite things to use when I come to Private Label Studio. It is so amazing. You see how quick that was? Like, oh, it's perfect. Super. But if you look at her hair, I'm telling you, that is a good heat protector. Her hair feels like there's nothing in her hair. It just feels good. So I'm going to brush her hair out so that I can just do a quick trim. Trims are so important to me. I'm sorry, I have to get a comb. I also got this comb from Private Label. They have everything here.
Literally everything.
Yes. It's amazing. One-stop shop for sure. And I love this comb. This is actually, I wonder if this is a thermal comb. It looks like it is. Yep, heat resistant. This is the best comb to use. So we're gonna comb her hair. Her hair feels so good. I didn't completely get it as straight as I could in the roots because it's really not necessary. It's straight enough for me to get a really good braid in there. As you can see, she has like a really good amount of split ends. These are not good. So we're gonna fix that. You okay with me getting everything that needs to be gotten? Mm-hmm. Okay. So I'm gonna take these shears and just do a quick trim. The big chop. Not the big chop. I promise I won't do that. And so we have to, I know people don't like to cut their hair, but it's for their own good, to get all the dead hair off. Her hair feels so good. So I'm doing around the perimeter, but I will have to lift up because she waited a little bit too long to get, or maybe possibly the person that trimmed the ends didn't get it all. Mm-hmm. So now it's traveled up. And so now we have to do something like this to lift it up a little bit to make sure that we get all of it. Makes a bit, that it looks better, it feels better, it makes our hair grow. It's like a big difference. If there was a way, let me see. I can't really turn you around or I would show you the difference.
I think it's really important to trust the person that's cutting your hair because I think that's what people really, that's why they're so skeptical about getting their hair done. And Syreeta hands are magical. So I do trust her and I trust her opinion on cutting my hair and doing my hair because I'm very, very picky about that. So I definitely trust Syreeta doing my hair.
Thank you. Yes, I would never do the girlies wrong. I care about your hair. Yes. I care about it growing. I care about you having the best hair that you could possibly have. That's why I use Private Label products, because the products are really good quality. And her hair is actually really beautiful. She just needed a little trim. And maybe if she comes back with us, we'll be able to see the growth.
Yes, definitely.
Because you're going to keep this weaving for how long?
Probably like 2 months, hopefully. We'll see how long I can hold on, but 2 months, well, 8 weeks or
Yes.
6 to 8 weeks, I say.
Yeah, so that's the amount of time that I recommend having a sew-in. I don't care if it still looks good because my weave definitely is still going to look good, but we need to take our hair out, shampoo, condition it. We need to comb out all of the dead hair that we lose every day. And I just think it's really important to treat your hair. I know a lot of girlies want to save money and they want to stretch their weave as long as possible. But hair care, it should always be top priority. And I don't recommend leaving a sew-in in longer than 6 to 8 weeks.
So what do you say about people that get it washed and then dry the braids?
Wash it and dry the braids.
Yes.
I think maintenance is important. I think you should do it. You just have to make sure that you thoroughly dry. You're going to somebody who really knows what they're doing, somebody who actually cares, because you don't want to get mold or mildew inside of your hair from it not being completely dry.
Wow.
So that's really, really important.
Okay.
So you definitely want to go to a professional. You don't want to just try to do it yourself. You definitely want to sit under a hood dryer for as long as you need to.
Okay.
Yeah, but I believe in maintenance. But I don't believe in maintenance like, I don't think you should shampoo it the way you do your own hair.
Okay.
I think maybe once a month if you can. Some people work out and they just are dead set on washing their hair a lot. The water makes it really heavy. It's like, it just kind of ruins it. So you have to play it by ear and do what's best for you. But if you want it to last long, I recommend like at least once a month to get it tightened up and but I mean, it'll still be tight, but I think once a month is okay. But I wouldn't want to go 2 months without doing anything to my hair.
Okay.
And you can also spray a leave-in conditioner inside so you can get to the braids. Like, don't put a lot of oil in your hair while you have the weave-in, because you don't want it, your hair. I feel like less is more when you're doing a sew-in.
Okay.
Because when you put all those heavy products, it just gives it a wiggy, weavy look. And I feel like, you see how her hair is like light and fluffy and it doesn't feel like it's heavy or weighed down? That's how your sew-in should look. Light and fluffy. So I could have straightened her ends up, but she has actually really fine hair. So I don't want to put too much pressure on her hair. So I want to have a light consultation with my client. So Mira.
Yes.
We're going to do a middle part.
Okay.
Do you like edges out, or do you like your hair to be secure in so you don't have to, do you want to do
Like, are you saying like baby hairs?
so not baby hair, is it, well, you can get baby hairs for style, but some people like to braid as much hair so they don't have to flat iron their hair or curl it as much.
Yeah. I want to braid as much as possible and like keep as much as possible like under the weave.
Gotcha.
Yes.
So normally I would part out this section. Her hair is very fine and very thin, so I actually do recommend that she gets this braided in with her hair to just protect it and leave it alone, because it is very thin and fine. So I'm going to take out a section in the top of her hair that I think is enough to cover the weft. And I'm going to try to do like very tight, kind of small braids so it can be nice and flat. We're probably not going to do a net. She may not need a net, but you know,
what is the net usually for?
to be honest with you, when I started using the net, it was for alopecia.
Okay.
And then people started making it a thing where they said it was protecting the hair, but I'm gonna be honest with you, it's not. What
It's
it
not
does
a
is
difference.
it gives you more of a foundation if you have like sparse.
Okay.
But that's really what it was for. When people had alopecia, I had a lot of clients at one point, like, let's say you have a bald spot here and you do the braids and then you have like a base.
Okay.
So originally that's what I used it for. That's what I always thought it was
Gotcha.
for. But then over time, YouTubers took over and they started doing things a certain way, and then everybody felt like you had to do it. But I don't like nets unless it's necessary, because it's hard to get to your scalp. It's hard to, scratch.
Yes.
It's hard to clean your scalp, and it traps in a lot of the dirt and dust. We need it to fall out. Like you know what I mean? So if you notice when you do a net, you'll have a lot of gook trapped in there. So that's another thing. Like if you brush your hair every day, you want all of the dead cells and everything from your scalp to be able to fall out. It gets all trapped, and it's kind of gross when you take it out.
That is true.
So it's only, I feel like it's people's preference, but yeah, as long as you have a nice foundation with the braids, it's not that big of a deal not to have it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go down flat. I don't do the beehive. I think it's bulky. I like to do flat. So what I'm going to do, some people will do a braid here. I may not do that because we have clip-ins, and at the end of the day, if it's not blending the way that I want, I could go in and see if I could put maybe one little clip in and just use the clip-ins. We're actually going to sew in the clip-ins, but I'm going to just see how that works. But
We're doing something never seen before, actually.
yeah,
You should let them know that.
never seen before.
They never seen this before. This is a new invention.
What is the clip-ins?
The sewing style that we're doing.
Oh, okay.
Isn't it?
No.
No, you've done this before.
Yeah.
I thought I was special.
You mean sewing in clip-ins?
Yes.
Yes, people have been doing it.
I've never heard of this.
People try to stretch it. So literally, somebody just asked me yesterday if I can sew in their clip-ins, and I was like, yeah, I do it all the time.
Oh, wow.
So it's basically if someone spends a lot of money on their clip-ins, they don't want to go buy new hair. So they just go ahead but it can be uncomfortable and it could pull and tug on your hair. So it just depends on the person.
Okay.
And how well you sleep.
Okay.
I personally do not want to sleep in clip-ins.
Oh, yeah. I sleep in clip-ins all the time.
Yeah, so if it doesn't bother you,
Yeah.
it's fine. You just got to be careful and tie your hair down flat. I really believe in tying down your hair and taking care of your hair because I don't want you to put a lot of heat on your hair.
Okay.
So what I'm doing is putting her hair backwards. I'm going to look for they have this thing, I love it, their edge brush. So I'm going to take their edge brush. I believe Mira wants a nice natural look. I don't think she wants the big old dramatic baby hairs because she's a professional.
Yeah.
She's in the office. She's around a lot of important people. So we want to do a nice, simple, classy style, and she doesn't need the drama. So we're going to do a nice, tight, secure braid. And you do not have to braid her hair as if her life depends on it. You do not have to hurt her. You don't have to make it so tight that it's crazy, because if you make it too tight, once you start sewing it in, it's going to just be uncomfortable. Tighter. And she's just going to want it out. She's going to feel like and then you're going to have to go back and redo your work, or, it might cause a problem with your client. So you just have to be, do it firm, but not so much where the person feels uncomfortable. And don't get an attitude if they feel uncomfortable. It's their scalp and it's their money and they should feel comfortable. So you have to let your ego go.
Definitely.
Yeah, I see that a lot.
So while you're braiding, I'm going to get started with my holiday look.
Yes, we are actually going to use Private Label's makeup. They have a great line of everything, like literally a one-stop shop. So you can tell them what you are going to do if you want.
So I have here their eyeshadow palette, and this palette has some pretty colors. Some colors I've never tried. So I'm gonna do like a base color, thinking like a base color like that, and then we're gonna do a New Year's look.
I think so. Christmas, New Year's.
Yeah, we're gonna do a Christmas New Year look. So I'm gonna be sitting here getting myself together. I have also on top of that, I have some lovely lipsticks. So these lipsticks they're so cute. These lipsticks are so cute. This pink, the girls that know, and the get it, So these lipsticks they have like packs, so they're mini ones, and they also have this long full body size one. I'm gonna try this, and I have here some little samplers.
We need to get you a mirror. We forgot.
I have a mirror.
Oh, great.
Yes.
Okay.
So in the palette, unlike the regular I just got a palette, this actually has a mirror in it. So I'm going to be looking in it through here, and then I'm going to be able to see. I'm going to be using my own brushes to make it kind of easy. But as you can see, I already contoured my face. I put some stuff on there. It still needs to be a little bit brushed through. Blended? Yes. Yeah. Yes. Blended. I'm getting my hair and makeup mixed up, but it still needs to be a little blended. So that's what I'm going to be doing now. And I want to, while I'm doing this, I would love to know, how did you learn about Private Label, and a little bit more about you, Syreeta, as a hairstylist?
Oh, okay, cool. Well, I've been doing hair for 30 years. I'm from Baltimore, Maryland. Born and raised. When I think in 2007, I used to be obsessed with like the hills in Laguna Beach. And I was watching the show, and there was a drone shot of the ocean, and I was like, I'm moving to California if it looks like that. And I remember saying that I wanted to get into the industry, and I owned a home and I had a whole family, and I packed them all up, put my house up for sale. I drove to California in pursuit of happiness. And I drove across country. It was my first time ever living on the West Coast, and I was there for 7 years, and I did get into the industry.
What? So you
Yeah.
got into the hair industry in California in '07?
Yes, and I also did TV film. I did a reality show with Elton Charles called Beverly Hills Fabulous. I went there to work there actually, and they were already filming a pilot. So I came to it was, honestly, an instinct told me to go there. I went there and they asked me to come back the next day, and I did, and they were shooting a pilot for the reality show. They ended up pitching the show, getting the show, and then calling me back to actually be on the show. So
What?
yeah, so I've done some cool things, and I lived also in LA, Vegas, and New York.
What was your favorite place?
New York.
New York. Okay.
I love New York. But honestly, Vegas was amazing too. So I also worked in really high-end salons, and I worked in salons with different cultures so I could learn how to do everyone's hair, which is really important to me.
Yeah.
I stepped outside my comfort zone. I knew how to do all the hairstyles in Baltimore. I knew how to do all of the urban styles, braids, and everything, the updos that we grew up on. And I grew up doing my own hair, finger waves with conditioner in the bathroom. And so I knew how to do all that stuff. So I wanted to do something different, and I wanted to be well-rounded. I wanted to be different. And so I decided to go to salons where there was people from all over the world, and I learned how to be a colorist.
Oh.
I took a lot of classes. I did the hair shows. I've never been a platform artist. I never wanted to be. I really never liked attention. I never liked like fame or anything. So I didn't want to do that.
But you're so amazing. Why didn't?
Well, now I actually wish I had done it, but I'm different now. I would do it now, but I never wanted to do it. I didn't want anything to do with fame whatsoever.
Okay.
And when I started getting recognized from the reality show, it actually made me take a step back because people knew who I was and I didn't know who they were, and I just didn't like it.
Oh, did it make you nervous?
No, I wasn't nervous at all. I just thought it was weird. So, because I literally did the show and then went on with my life like everything was normal. And
Right.
I did not know, because it was on VH1, that everybody and their grandmama saw it. So I would get stopped everywhere I went. People would scream and ask for my autograph, and everybody wanted to ask about Elgin. And so I wasn't prepared for that part. I loved the production part, but I wasn't prepared for that.
Got
And
you.
it wasn't that I was
For
nervous.
the aftermath.
Yeah, it was interesting, but that wasn't really what I went there for. I kind of wanted to be a behind the scenes person. But what I realized is that I'm really good at acting. So I've done a couple of movies and commercials. I didn't take it seriously because, like I said, I didn't want to have more fame than fortune. And in LA, they will get you that way.
Oh.
You'll get the opportunities and you'll be famous and people will know you. And I didn't want too much of that. I also wanted to, if I was going to have the career, I wanted to, they don't pay you that well when you first get in the industry and you're getting yourself out there. They kind of take advantage of people that are new and excited and looking for stuff, and
Right.
So you have to be careful with that. So I decided to do more of salon work, but I love the experience. I actually wouldn't mind getting back into it because I actually was really good at it, and I have a lot of patience for production. I love being on set. I just love the energy, and I love creating. I love being around. It's just like really a cool thing to do, and I'm glad that I did it. So I just ended up in Atlanta. So I've been licensed in 5 states: Maryland, Georgia, California, New York.
What's your Instagram again?
So my Instagram is Syreeta Chantel, and that's SYREETA CHANTEL, Syreeta Chantel.
And do you fly out to different locations to meet with people, or?
So at one time I did. Like I flew, when I first moved to Atlanta, I had a wedding to do in California. So I flew all the way to Oxnard, California to do one of my clients that she just had me for her wedding. She came down from Santa Barbara, California.
Oh, wow.
And I've done a lot of that stuff. And I really love doing weddings too. And if I tell you I'm going to be there, I'm going to be there. So I'm a very dependable person. I pride myself on being somebody who shows up. If I'm invited somewhere, I'm going to show up. If I tell you I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it. So I definitely love that. And I took a break because, to be honest with you, a traveling hairstylist, like, it's fun at first, but then it gets to be a lot.
Yeah.
And so like going through New York with a bunch of stuff is like really,
That
really
has to be a hard road.
it is horrible. Like sometimes it's just like overwhelming. I'm actually going to New York tomorrow and I'm dreading having to, drag my suitcase through New York.
Through New York. So private label, tell me about how you learned about private label and what brings you here. Like, why do you, out of all the places you could have chosen, why is private label like one of your top places?
So I live very close to private label. Thank God. I live right down the street and I would drive past here all the time. And I was always curious. I would always wonder, what is that? What is that? I always wanted my own line, and I know what private label is, but I just never came in. I would just ride past it all the time, but then I was always curious. And one day I was doing someone's hair here in Atlanta, and I said, oh, this is some really nice hair. Where did you get this hair? And she said, oh, right near where you live, private label. And I said, oh, I always wanted to go there. And she raved about the hair, raved about the company. So the next week I came in to talk to everyone. The staff was amazing. They made me feel really comfortable.
They really are amazing.
And then one of the girls told me about this amazing studio where I could, do tutorials and do YouTube. And I felt like that was a great opportunity for me to connect with people, for me to grow my client base. And I just thought it would be a really good experience because I've never done YouTube. I've never done tutorials before. So this is just something new. But I really love that they took the time out to build a really professional studio with a great videographer, and they allow you to use all the products. And it just is a great opportunity. If someone gives me a great opportunity, I don't take it for granted.
And we're not just, are you, because I know, they are going out of their way to do a lot of promotion for hairstylists. So what makes you believe in their products?
It's top of the line. Quality product, hands down. I've used so many products. I've been doing hair for 30 years from coast to coast, and I'm telling you, everything that they have is top of the line. You cannot go wrong. You can tell that the owners, they really know what people want, what they're looking for. You can tell that they have really high standards for products, and they make it affordable. Like when you have affordable luxury, like that's just, why would you not? A lot of people nowadays, all they care about is money. People don't have integrity. They don't do the right thing. This company, I can't say one bad thing about this company. Hands down, everyone I've met in this company is amazing, and they definitely care about the customer. So if you're going to spend your money, I just feel like you should spend it with them because they're the best.
So are you saying private label is like the Chick-fil-A of hair?
Yes, exactly. That's exactly what I'm saying. Seriously,
I love it.
I feel like it's a game changer. Like everything that I have been wishing that there was a company that did what they do, and then I just stumbled upon it when I least expected. And I know that was alignment. It was timing and alignment. I needed to go through all the things I went through and go to this place and that place. And now I found a place that's going to help me, take my career to the next level. And now I have a company that I could actually be loyal to because I know that they're never going to give me trash products.
Right.
And that my clients will trust what I say, because if I send them here, they're not going to be disappointed. So they'll trust my judgment. So I really feel like this is the place.
And I want to second that because I thank you, Syreeta, for bringing me here. And what's your Instagram again? So
my Instagram is Syreeta, Syreeta Chantel, Chantel. So on Instagram, yes.
Miss Syreeta Chantel. I wanted to thank you for bringing me here because when I walked in, it was just so gorgeous from it's almost Christmas time. It's holiday time. And they have their Christmas tree up.
It's so cute.
I thought this Christmas tree was straight out of the box. It's so gorgeous. They spent so much time on it. And just the attention to detail that they take with everything.
And they did it as a team. They are such a team.
Yes. Everybody's a team player here. And you can really feel that. When you walk into this place, the moment you walk in, it's not just about hair. It's about your satisfaction. And no matter what you're getting, if you're getting just needles or you're getting, a whole plethora of things, this place, Private Label, has everything that you can imagine, and on top of amazing customer service.
Bundles, quality bundles for great prices. They have things on clearance sale. They have a clearance.
They have a clearance. You have to double back on it. They have a clearance.
Yes. And it's top quality. It's not something old that's been sitting there forever.
Right.
So
because they're getting rid of these products. So like as fast as they get rid of them, they want to give out deals as well. And that's what I'm saying. It's so
they have something for everyone.
that and
Every
and that,
budget.
yes, every budget. She's not even joking. Every single budget. Like
I'm in
if
love,
you got
seriously.
$75, you could come to Private Label and get something. So
Yep.
I mean, and that's hard to say at a lot of beauty supply stores. but
Exactly.
this,
Especially with inflation.
Yes. This store offers, I mean, literally anything that you can possibly think of from the
Shampoo.
needles, shampoo, conditioner,
Makeup.
hair, wigs. They even got slippers,
Yeah.
blow
they
dryers, curlers. They got it all.
And look, and this blow dryer, I'm telling you, I keep raving about this blow dryer, but like, how cute is this?
It's
Like,
so tiny.
I love this thing.
Great
It's like
for travel.
amazing.
It's great for travel. It's great for anything, like all times. And do you guys see these braids? I just want to get into this really quick because whoa,
Say that one more time.
these braids they're so
I was just about
gorgeous,
to
and
ask you.
you're going quick.
And you know why I'm going quick? Because I took the time to detangle her hair. I made sure I put a product in it that made it nice and soft and easy to manage. And I could just run right through it. I've seen so many people struggle to get a nice braid in someone's hair because they didn't take the time to blow it straight. Like, she does have really fine, nice hair. Everyone has nice hair. But her hair does get, straight really easy and it's like really fine. So I'm able to get, glide through it very quickly. And, you don't have to make a whole bunch of crazy zigzag. I see people going through. I like to keep it simple. I only do what's necessary.
Yes.
So I'm not going to do all kinds of crazy braids because who has time for that? And then it's very tricky to take it out. So, but I was going to ask you, how do they feel? Does it feel?
Yeah, they feel good. They feel good. They feel light. Very lightweight. I'm like, whoa, we're almost done. Because usually when I get sew-ins, it can be a 3.5 hour process, but from the wash to the blow, we're only like 30 minutes in. Like if we really want to tally it up.
And this is the part that usually takes the longest.
No, seriously, because once you get the sewing, you could get that done quickly.
So what I'm doing is also just to, because she has fine hair and I'm not adding any hair to her hair, I'm also using their edge control to help put a little bit of firmness into it as well. And it's making it really shiny and nice too, but and getting all the flyaways away. It's like nice and neat. So I'm going to run through this. Like, sewing in her hair is going to be a breeze. So, yeah. But I definitely think this is, the place to be for all of your hair care needs. You do not have to worry about spending an arm and a fortune to get quality shampoo. And shampoo does matter. Some people really think that shampoo does not matter, but it's actually really important.
That's true.
That you properly shampoo and condition your hair. So I recommend you try everything in this store.
Gonna be using the brow gel.
Oh yeah, I want to see your look.
I'm not done. I'm trying to get a feel for it right now. But I'm gonna be using the brow gel from Private Label, and I'm also going to be using their brow pencil. I mean their brow I'll show you when we get there.
You look beautiful already.
Thank you. I was trying to see, is this giving
We like
New
natural.
Year's?
Yeah, it's giving New Year's. Say that again.
Is it giving New Year's?
Well, once you put I love that color on your eyes. I didn't even know you got that far. That is beautiful.
Oh yes, I'm moving. I'm
Really
trying to keep
pretty.
up with you.
Listen, the pigment and the eyeshadow is really nice. I love it.
Yes, I thought that too. I'm like, is this giving New Year? Should I put some more sparkle?
I think you should put some more sparkle.
Yeah, I was
just wait
thinking
to the
that
end and
too.
just put sparkle in different places. Like, see where it needs a little.
Okay,
razzle
yeah,
dazzle.
I see what you mean.
Yeah.
So this brow gel works really well. It really just defines my brows. I have pretty thick brows already, so I just like to fill them in on the end.
And this brow gel is Private Label's product too.
Yes. Private Label, everything. My face is pretty much done by Private Label. So, and they also have this stuff in the store as well. You can get the brow gel in the store. All of the eyeshadow, I'm gonna use their mascara as well. And this is what I was talking about, because they also have pomade. All the girlies love pomade.
Yeah, and it can be expensive.
Yes. So
Theirs is not expensive. It's actually a really good price.
I'm gonna just do.
I'm waiting to see how that works because I definitely will do the switcheroo.
Because this pomade, okay, yes, I can see it already.
Her braids look really good.
My braids are done already. I need to finish my makeup. Syreeta has magic hands, if you guys didn't know. If I didn't say that already.
Thank you.
Really has magic hands.
So Private Label has, they have a scalp and hair root oil. So I'm going to use this. I'm normally not a big oil person, or like I don't like to use a whole lot of products because I don't want it to get on the hair. But I'm actually going to put just a drop in each section. And what I'm going to do is just kind of like massage it just enough. Oh, it's minty. So this is, I love it when it's like this. It has like a, I can smell it's tea tree oil. So it's actually really good for her scalp. They thought of everything.
This is Private Label as well.
The funny thing is, the owner's a man and he just knows. This is amazing. Okay.
He knows what a woman needs, okay?
I'm telling you, everything is great. So, I don't know. I kind of like that tea tree. So while she's doing her makeup, I'm going to start threading my needles. I'm going to step to the side and thread my needles. And then Mira's going to talk to you about what she's doing.
Okay. So I just finished putting some pomade on. So this is like the I'm almost done look. And I'm going to do my mascara last. I'm going to try to see if we can find, so because I'm using Private Label products, I'm using a little sampler. I'm going to try to put some, I'm going to come back in this palette and see, what do we have? What should we do? I want to do something light to give it that sparkle, like it's New Year's. We're about to hit 2024 already. Can you believe it?
Yes, I'm ready for a new year.
I'm just ready for my miracle to come soon. Yes. Sooner than later.
Amen.
But I'm like, 2024 is almost here. So
you're going to have new hair. So I definitely think that's the first step.
Oh, yes. Listen, you got to get your hair done by Syreeta before 2024. Like, what are you doing? I don't understand.
Using Private Label hair.
Yeah, Private Label products and then hair by Syreeta. Like, you know what it is.
Game changer.
Honestly, if you don't do anything, I would just check out a Private Label because they have these awesome, not only products, people, and just the opportunities that they have for you to partner with them and make different money. I think it's a great opportunity if you're you are a hairstylist, you're an aspiring hairstylist.
Yeah. Well, entrepreneur, you don't even have to be a hairstylist. You can be just an entrepreneur.
Yes. Just an entrepreneur trying to, and you got that hustle in you. I think this is a great place to get started because they have everything you need. And then it's a lot of experienced people here that can teach you different things that you may not know, whether it's about business, whether it's about products.
Traveling.
Yep.
They're well traveled around here.
They sure are. So it's so much you can learn.
Which I do think matters. Get stepping outside of the, into the world because.
Yes.
Yeah, it's great. Travel is important.
It's important to get that different perspective. And I think you, just going back to what you were saying earlier, like it was important for you to do different ethnicities here.
Yes.
And be able to be well versed with that. So I think that is important because it gives you that broad range. Like you don't have to just do like, one type of ethnicity here. You can do multiple.
Yep. I have this thing where I say no girlies left behind.
Oh, I love that. I love that because that's so true.
I'm such a girl's girl. I'm a feminist. I'm all for women. So everyone's welcome in my salon.
I love that. And
I've seen it too many times where they'll see like a texture or a lot of hair and they will get like, I don't do your hair. You need to go to this type of salon. And
is it because it's just too much work?
I think it's just sometimes people just they're not used to it and they think it's foreign to them and they think it's harder than what it is. But I'm going to be honest with you. If you're a hairstylist, you should be able to do anyone's hair, and texture is texture. And you shouldn't judge anybody off of the way they look and just assume that their hair is harder to deal with because it's really not true. So I just don't want to be like that. And I want to be able to help everyone. And I don't want to be limited to my success. I can go anywhere. I can work anywhere. And I love that.
Right. Because now you go anywhere in the world and you can say, I can do your hair.
I could be international.
Definitely on the way to
Yes.
being international.
Yes.
Using private label products, it's no way you can't be international because
agree.
it's for everyone. They have something for everyone.
It really is, guys. Look at these great tape-ins. Like, look at this color.
I love it.
So I
love it.
tacked her braids down flat, and then I'm actually these are clip-ins. I'm not going to take them off. I think this will be okay. But what I'm going to do is put one down the bottom. This is a 20-inch that we just got from Private Label. And I'm going to clip them in, and then I'm going to just go around the weft because these are the seamless ones. These are the new ones where it's just totally flat. So I'm going to try my best not to hurt her. These braids are really, they're not too tight, but they're definitely tight. So I have to be careful where I place these clip-ins because I definitely don't want her to be uncomfortable. So you just tell me if it feels uncomfortable, okay?
Okay.
And then you can keep telling them if you want to keep talking about your makeup while I put these in.
So I'm going for I was going for a New Year's look, but this is giving me it's giving me a Friday night. It's not really giving me a New Year's vibe.
You know what I think you need?
What do I need?
I think because Private Label has this really amazing shimmery gloss that I think, let's maybe put a little bit of that.
Yes,
mix it.
let's do that.
I don't know which one it is. Let me see. Oh, this is the red one. And then they have like this really nice shimmer that I think is going to give that New Year. Yeah,
Okay.
Look at that.
Okay.
What you think?
Yeah, let's try it. Okay. Let's try it. I'm going to try the what is this called? Where is the box?
I feel bad, but I actually forgot the name of that one, but it should be on there.
Is the box, because these are full.
Those are full?
Yeah, where's the box?
It is, I don't know if it has the name on it. Oh, yes, it does.
This is liquid shimmer. I could have guessed that, but
for New Year's and Christmas, a little bling is
a little bling is where you're gonna go right. Okay, not wrong.
Yep.
I do like this. I'm gonna try it out and see what we hitting for.
Even if you do a little in the middle, I think it'll make a big difference. And you know you can use lipstick for other things too.
That's what I was thinking.
You put a little bit on your eyes.
I was thinking that.
Have fun with it. Hopefully it won't like ruin her look because we're kind of like winging it. We're winging this look, right?
Yeah, we're winging it to the moon. We're flying.
Winging it to the moon. This is really easy to like go over. Like you don't want to go through the weft because this is like maybe like a plastic base at the top of the weft and you don't want to damage it. So I would just go around the band. And this is just for her I don't want her to have clip-ins and a sew-in. It just doesn't make any sense. I want her to be able to like feel comfortable going to sleep, getting up and not having to worry about adjusting or fixing her hair while I'm away.
Thank you.
Because everybody's going away or doing something for the holidays and she needs to know that her hair is going to be secure.
Definitely. Oh, this shimmer, let me tell you something. It's not moving. Oh, wait a minute. I'm going to have to blend. But I think this is cute. This is a cute color. Mm-hmm. I think I'm going to do my whole eyes like this.
Do you think you are or not?
Yes, I am. I'm going to do my eyes like this. And this New Year, I want everyone at least to take care of yourself.
Yes.
Do something good for yourself before the New Year.
Yes, life is hard, so you got to take care of yourself. You got to your life could be hard, but you got to like do what you got to do to make it great. You have control over your life, so just take good care of yourself. I agree with that. That's a good one.
Because it's about to be a new season, a new time and place. And I want to know if this is going on YouTube, drop in the comments. What are you going to do for yourself? What are you going to do for yourself? Are you going to drop in at Private Label? Are you going to get your hair done by Syreeta? Are you going to just come and get some makeup? Are you going to just come and get some brow gel? What are you going to do for yourself?
Yep.
Truly. And if you don't do any of that, just drop a comment on what you're going to do.
Yep.
And how this 2024, can you guys believe that 2024 just sounds so like we're in the future? Like
it's crazy.
We're all the way there.
Uh-oh.
We're all the way
Sorry,
there.
guys.
Listen, things happen sometime. And that's what I want you to know. 2024, things are going to happen. Things are going to fall. But make sure you pick them up and keep going.
Amen.
Keep going. Don't stop.
Little motivation for you.
I'm gonna go all the way with the shimmer. So we gonna do it big.
How does this first one feel?
It don't feel like nothing's there.
And that's how it should feel. Anyone tell you, oh, I like it to hurt, that is just ridiculous. Don't listen to that. That is what causes traction alopecia. So do not think that hurt is good. Pain is.
I feel nothing.
Yeah, you shouldn't feel it.
I feel nothing.
You should just feel beautiful.
That's the only thing I feel.
Yes.
I feel
this one weft is just amazing. Like, it just has so much hair on this one weft. Like, this, I'm not gonna lie, this hair is making me really happy.
Seriously.
Huh? Oh yeah. Go ahead. I'm glad you did it because I wanted to turn the other one and I couldn't turn it. Okay. So this is just the first weft. So it's not as like neat as I like it to do, but it's very secure, but you will not see it. So because this is a wide band, I have to go around it. But as you see, it's really flat, and the braids luckily are protecting her scalp from the metal pieces that's inside of there. So when she takes this out, she can use these clip-ins for other things, a ponytail or anything. So I recommend, if you don't mind, to keep the clip-ins in. But yeah, so far this one bundle is looking great, and we're gonna go black or dark brown. This is a natural. All of their hair is raw, like really good. It's not processed. They have the real hair. It's not processed at all. And so we're just gonna go in between and make it look like highlights to match with her natural hair pretty much. So I'm gonna go back and then I'll show you guys every now and then, sporadically, I'll show you what I'm doing. So we're gonna go back and add another one. So as you see, I don't have a net, but I do have a nice base. So what I'm going to do is secure it with the braid. I didn't start in the front. Normally I would have, but I just want to do it this way. And I'm going to put these kind of close together because Mira doesn't have like a big head at all. And I want to fit as many wefts in her hair as possible, but I do want it to look natural and I don't want any bulk. So I use that just to secure it on the braid because her hair is fine. So I don't want to go into, normally sometimes I will go into this area, but she has really fine hair and I don't want to damage her hair. So how's everything coming along with your makeup?
Everything is everything.
Oh, I like it.
This shimmer, baby, you guys need to come and get this.
I love it.
I need to get you one of these because...
And it ain't no chicken salad.
This has it has a dual effect. So I was gonna use this for my lips, and then Syreeta Chantel,
yes,
on IG said that we should you could try this with different with something else like your eyeshadow, because I love this palette, but this palette it will take a lot. I'm not a professional makeup artist, so it will take a lot for me to try to get it to a New Year's look. And I'm trying to go out. 2024 is almost here, and I gotta go out looking gorgeous, So I'm like, get me right. So her recommendation, I really took heed to that. And what I'm thinking is, it's a gold. Like, usually when I think of New Year's, I think of silver. I think of, like sparkles. But this year, I'm thinking like it's a gold year.
Metallic.
That metallic look.
Yeah.
Like, it's giving gold.
I like that.
Golden. Like a golden brown. I love it. So I'm doing a thing. I usually look like this until I get my eyelashes in, but I'm gonna also put I also don't have my lipstick on yet. So be patient with me. I'm gonna be doing some, and this stick has a lot of I'm gonna be doing like a little thing right here, like a little tear drop shimmer almost.
So I want to share one thing while she's doing that really quickly. So I don't like to overlap. Some people do not like their wefts cut. I do what's necessary to make it look as natural and as flat as possible. So what I do think I may flip this one, but what I'm going to do is stop here, and then I'm going to go and add another piece, and then I might go over top of that one and just do it like that so that she can keep it all together.
Do you want me to turn her on?
So yeah, so this is going to give her a highlight. So far, I'm really, really happy with it. So what I'm going to do is go over this one. And then once I sew that on, I'm just going to go right over top of it. Just leave it. And then if it's necessary for me to cut when I get to the top, I will. But I'm going to try my best to like leave the weft whole so she has more. It's easier for her to do other things with it later. She doesn't have to deal with a whole bunch of pieces. And this is 20 inches, by the way. This is 20-inch clip-ins. I think this is Russian hair. They were selling these bundles. They sold really quickly. I mean, this is the clip-ins. The density in here, I think, is 160. It's like really good. It's like, it is really, these are some great tape ends. Yeah. And then we just did a bundle of straight 20-inch hair. It's the same texture. And one is just a clip-in, the seamless ones. And then this is a bundle, and we just kind of intertwining them. And the reason why we're doing that is because these were such a good deal. Like, these were on sale. So these are like really a good deal, and it matched her hair.
They were an amazing deal.
So we are going to go right over top of that one, and then I'm going to let Mira finish telling you about her look. I'm also going to open up these clip-ins.
So with this, I'm so excited to see what this looks like. You guys have no idea. But while I'm doing this, you guys see what I did with the little teardrops? I'm giving something. I'm giving New Year.
I think she's really into this.
Yeah, y'all see me. Okay, so now I'm going to start my eye mascara. So I've heard Private Label has one of the best mascaras. So let's try it out, and I'm gonna give you my honest opinion. Everything's been great so far, though. Every single product has been amazing. So I'm gonna use a little sampler, put this in there.
So I'm going to use a shorter piece to match this one because this piece with that matches where I left off at the other weft. So I didn't mean to interrupt you, Mira, but I just wanted to share that. Then I'm going to add this piece. This is normally for the top, but you can be creative and do what you need to do. And I'm going to add this here so that it's just one seamless weft going around. Fits perfectly, actually. So it's meant to be. It's like a puzzle.
This mascara is given.
I want to see.
I have false lashes.
So how do you compare it to like Dior Show? Because that's what I like to use. Is it like giving that volume? Have you ever used Dior Show?
Are you talking about Christian Dior's eyeshadow?
Yeah.
Mascara? Mm-hmm. Absolutely not. I'm not. I use Maybelline. I'm a Maybelline girl. And,
she keeps it real.
That's what it's giving. I'm
not gonna lie. Listen, I use designer makeup, but now I'm like so sold on private label makeup. But I do like Dior makeup. But private label is. Listen, if I switch,
Private Label is probably supplying Dior. I don't know. What I will say is, no, absolutely not. I'm not.
So she said I use Maybelline, but no, now you use Private Label.
Now I'm using Private Label, and what I would say is, I can see a great difference. This reminds me of the Maybelline Colossal and the yellow one. I love the yellow one. Also, Pump It. Okay. Pump It Up.
Oh, I remember that one.
That's in the blue and pink.
Yeah,
it's blue and pink, and that is my favorite.
I think I used to use that back in the day.
Yeah, it's really a good one. That's why I like to. I think that the eyeshadow, the mascara, it really makes the look. As Syreeta said, I'm really conservative. I don't really wear lashes or anything like that. So what I try to do is I try to layer my mascara multiple times to give it a fake false lash effect. So like
that does look good.
I will layer it, and I've only did this one like really one time, and it's already so magnified. This mascara, if I would have to rate it, I would definitely give it a 9 out of 10.
Oh, cool.
Because
that's actually pretty good.
It really is, because one, it's affordable. And that is why Private Label is so heavily recommend it, because in this economy, you need something that you could really, really afford.
That will do the job.
And that can stay consistent. You know that you can rely on it. And Private Label having 3 different locations, it gives you multiple places to go to be able to say, okay, I can rely on it. So if you don't live in Atlanta and you live closer to Smyrna, you don't live in Smyrna, you live closer to Tucker, Private Label has multiple locations for you to come and get your products in, you know, and be consistent with your products.
And online.
And online too. Like the thing about online and why I like Private Label, because it's not just online. You can order, if you're not in Atlanta, if you're not in Georgia, you can order it. But if you
want to touch it and feel it and get it the same day.
Right. You can pull up and they got what you need right here in store.
And the girls are so patient. Like when you go to other stores, people will not take the time. They have like attitudes. No, the staff here is amazing. They are great. And I definitely want to give them a shout out, because they definitely will take the time to make sure that you get what you need.
Definitely.
And you won't feel like you're being a bother to them at all.
No matter how many people's in the store. Because, you know, people are nice when there's nobody in the store.
Yeah.
But when they have customers, they still hold the same integrity and have that same experience.
Yeah, so they have good vibes in here. And they have really nice wigs on sale too. They have some bobs for $129. That's like amazing.
Yes, they do.
And they're really great colors too.
If it wasn't about to be 2024, I would have switched up on y'all and got a bob. But I was like,
they're cute.
I gotta go long. But you know, the bobs, all of them were gorgeous. They had this really nice blonde one. And they had like some of them are already pre-colored. And I know the girlies like that. What do they call a platinum bomb? Is that 640?
It's 613.
613.
Yeah.
They have
with the dark roots.
With the dark roots and without the dark roots.
They have one that's just straight blonde, and then they have the one with the dark
roots.
And
I know y'all girlies like the 613.
Yes.
And that's hard to find, especially in those lengths that you like to have them in.
Right now I think they have the short ones, but they're gonna get the long ones soon. I heard they said, but it is definitely hard to find a good blonde wig for sure.
Do y'all see my false lashes?
Bloopers.
I told you it's gonna fall. Pick it up. 2024. We're living great. Okay. So these lashes, I did like 2 or 3. Hopefully, I'm not on a counter for how many times I swipe my eyelashes, but
I want to see.
I will let you know.
Oh, it's pretty.
It came out like almost falsies.
You know what? I really think at first it was given like super conservative, and now it has like it's
developing.
It's giving like fun party.
Right. It's developing.
Yeah, I like it.
It's going somewhere.
Are you gonna use their lashes? Or are you gonna just go for the natural mascara look?
I think we can do both.
I think so.
Yeah, because
drama.
Yeah, because we should do some really big lashes just to show them the diversity of products. Because the mascara, if you don't have time or you don't know how to put on lashes like me, then this is a great one. But if you have someone amazing like Syreeta that is willing to help you, then you're in the game.
Thank you, Mira. You're amazing. Also, you're like the best model ever.
You're in the game. Thank you, because y'all should have saw what I would look like when I came in here. I was like,
she was beautiful.
Oh my gosh! I'm like, I don't know what's going on, but I need to get some private label assistance. Okay?
Y'all getting like
immediately
a double tutorial.
Right, because I'm giving you these makeup products, and well, technically Private Label is giving you these makeup products, and I am doing a mini review because these products, honestly, phenomenal.
They're really good. We're not just saying it.
We're not just saying that.
I love them.
Yeah, and this is my first time here, so this is my first time doing something like this, and I want to let you guys know I wouldn't lie to you. I've been talking to you this whole time. I have no reason to lie to you. These products are top of the line.
They are. They really are.
They are. And why are they called private label, Syreeta?
Oh, because you can definitely sign up to have your own brand with them, and they do drop shipping. And I'm definitely working on mines with the company. They are very dependable. They've been in business for 10 years. And so any hairstylist or entrepreneur can sign up with Private Label and get products with their own name on it. How amazing is that you can contribute to society, and you could be a part of history, and you could be like Madam CJ Walker and just have your own product line, and you don't have to sit there and make it in your kitchen either. They have it all ready for you, so that's like a win-win. So yeah, it's definitely a blessing. I definitely think the company really they make it where they're not just all about themselves, that they also are helping other people in the community build their own brands and have their own money and be able to give generational wealth to their families too, which is a really big deal, and it's really a beautiful thing.
Oh,
so shout out to Private Label.
Wow.
For the opportunities that they are affording to people, because it is definitely not hard to get into, and it's not expensive.
Oh, well, listen, because I like here, I can tell that they're all about, affordability, and they're about making sure
they're
that
not greedy. That's why they're blessed.
Right. Right. Because, everybody here is not only very helpful and they're well educated on all of the products, but to know what private label means and the understanding behind it is people get an opportunity to actually put their name on this stuff that we're using. So like this, you could put your name on here. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, and I'm actually going to.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
Absolutely.
That's a fun, and then you don't have to hold the products yourself. You can house them with Private Label and they'll ship them out for you.
Yes, and you also can get, with the wholesale program where you actually buy your own products and you put your own label. You're responsible for the labels, but you can go pop-up shops, and you can go around and promote your website with the products on hand too. So I'm planning on doing both.
Okay. Oh, wow.
I recommend it if you're interested in that when you do come check out the store and buy yourself some products, that you talk to the girls downstairs, and they will be happy to help you and assist you and send you over the information through email about how to take the next steps. It's very, very easy.
So it's the seamless process. 1, 2, 3. And now your name is on the mascara that I'm using. That is 9 out of 10.
Big deal.
It really is.
Who needs Dior when you can have your own?
Exactly. Who needs Dior when you can have Private Label? And like honestly, I'm like, that's what I don't, it's not that I don't believe in spending because the products aren't that expensive, like designer makeup and stuff. I just don't believe that it fits my face and my skin and my everything as well as Maybelline or something like Private Label would, because they understand the mechanisms of my skin and my face and making the products for my ethnicity, where more so I feel like the products that are way priced very high, like designer products, they're not as beneficial as some of the products like Private Label, because they have a lot of things in mind that I would like, so that's really important for me. That's
important. You got to know what feels right to you, what you believe, that somebody took the time out to think about you and your skin and what works for you and your culture. That's important. I definitely think Private Label, all of their products will work for everyone. I always feel like there's, good product or bad product, and they definitely have good products. So
yeah, definitely. And this makeup speaks for itself. Y'all see me. I'm out here.
Yes, she's doing it. So how are you doing? Let me see.
I don't even know. I'm just like, I'm looking at my mirror right now, just so you know.
So let me ask you this: did you use their brow pomade? I mean, yes. I know you used it. You did use it.
I used everything Private Label. So right now we use this. The silver one is the brow gel. The black one is the mascara. So you could kind of tell the difference and remember, because sometimes the brow gel and the mascara be looking the same, and you be like, wait a minute. So this is the brow gel, and this is the mascara. And I also use the liquid shimmer. The liquid shimmer, I use this on my eyes. So we did this is multi-use, so I didn't use it on my lips, but it is lip gloss.
But she used it on her eyes.
I used it on my eyes because I wanted to give it, that 2024 effect. We're going golden. So this is the lip shimmer, but it does have a pink and purple pigment to it. So it's really pretty though. It's really iridescent.
I really think with the lashes it's going to pop. Do you want me to get you some lashes?
Yes, okay. Yes.
Well, and how does this feel? Is it tight? Does
I
it
don't feel nothing. It doesn't feel like you're doing anything back there. I hope you are though.
No, it's in there nice and snug. Like I can show you guys. You guys are my witness that this is in there really nice and snug, flat to her scalp. Look at that. It's giving. So like even if she wanted to pull it back in a ponytail, you can leave it out around the edges, but she wants low maintenance. She's a very busy lady. And so this is going to be easy for her to take care of. But no, it's in there nice and snug and it doesn't hurt. Do not believe that if it hurts, it's done properly, because it's just not supposed to be that way. So these are some lashes from Private Label. I think these are Lotus. These are the Lotus lashes. So I'm going to put these here for her.
Okay, let's see
might
what
wanna
we
show
got.
the people.
Okay, so these are a little bit more like
Dramatic.
Yeah, they're a little bit more dramatic, and they're
Out of her
separated.
comfort zone.
Yeah, we're gonna do this because it's New Year's. What are we doing? What are we doing here?
Yeah.
We're not having a good time on New Year's. We're not doing it right.
Yeah.
Okay, we're getting rich and having a good time. That's what I like to do. Okay,
That sounds good to me.
so these are called what again?
I think they're Lotus. I think
Okay.
that brand is Lotus.
This is, I'm going to put on the Lotus eyelashes very soon with the help of Syreeta, because I don't know how to do that. And then,
You've never put on lashes before? I'm just curious. I'm not trying to put you on blast. I'm not putting her on blast, guys.
you got me on TV talking about I never put on lashes before. Don't telling people that. I try to.
It's okay. A lot of people don't know how to do it. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
it's very hard.
actually guide you through it, because I
Thank
think all
you.
the girlies should know how to do it.
Yes, definitely. Because it looks so easy, and it looks, it's something that I don't know.
You know, we got to make sure we have lash. Oh, we do. We definitely have some glue up here that we can use.
Awesome.
Just wanted to make sure before we got you guys all excited. So I cut this because I don't want to leave that out, and so I'm going to go back in and cut a piece just for here, because I don't want there to be like no braid exposed at all, even though you won't see it. And I kind of like should have gone all the way on that one. This one is fine, so I'm going to go in and cut that part and just like, and then I'm going to start making it all come together. If anything feels uncomfortable, just let me know, okay?
I will do.
Yes.
I think the lashes is definitely going to make it pop.
Do you want to take them off and I'm going to show you how to do it?
Yes.
Are you ready for the lashes? Is your look done?
I don't
see.
know about that yet.
Let me see.
Trying to get it together. I think I need some.
All you got to do is a little bit more blending, I think.
Okay. Yeah, I think so too. Because I'm like, it's not exactly done. We're almost there.
Do a little bit more blending on the eyes and then a little bit blending on the cheek. Just a little tiny bit. Let me see.
Yeah, you talking about this part?
Yeah, but do not that part. Do like up and around it, and I think it'll be good.
Okay.
She did a great job. It looks amazing.
Thank you so much.
So I don't want to give her a whole bunch of little pieces, but I wouldn't say it was a boo-boo, but I could have done it a little bit differently. So I'm just going to cut a little piece, and I'm going to just fix that, because this definitely should have been covered with this piece. So I'm going to just lift this up. This clip we also got from Private Label. They have clips too. So I made it a little bit longer than I should have. I think I'm going to cut that. I used to do my own sew-in, so if maybe someone's watching this and they're learning how they can do their own sew-in. Now I made it too short. I don't know what's going on with my eyes today. That's okay, because we're going to put another piece, because it will definitely be, I don't want there to be lumps and bumps in her hair.
And that is the most important thing, because you don't want to be out here looking lumpy and bumpy when you could have been flat.
I would never do that. Never.
Yeah.
I've felt people's hair, and it felt like
You could feel like, yeah.
it felt like you were like, like the roads near elementary school. That's kind of what it was given. And I was just like, ooh, I had someone ask me to curl their hair, and it was like pretty lumpy in there. So you definitely don't want that. No bulky braids.
No bulky braids needed.
So
I'm liking this look.
You like
I'm
it?
liking it.
Let me see.
I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. I feel like I need to blend
I
a little
actually really
bit
like
more,
it too.
but I'm like, okay, I see you, girl.
I see it. It's actually really pretty. It looks fun. And I think the lashes are going to set it off. You have great cheekbones.
Thank you. Thank you.
Nice bone structure. Is that what I should say?
Thank you. I was telling Syreeta before we started that I have a huge forehead. So I want her when she does it, she has a good cutting method. I want her to like do me some layers because the hair is long for me. It's long for me. It's 20 inches. I'm like, ooh. You guys saw my hair. My hair is about 5 inches.
I just want to say the most beautiful women always have big heads.
Yeah, that's true. At least a big forehead or something. You gotta give me something.
Shout out to all the forehead girls. Like,
But I definitely wanted some layers. Like, I seen her do these amazing like layer cut on a middle part before. So I want her to do something like that for me, not to hide my forehead, but just to frame it a little bit more.
Okay, we'll see after we put it all in.
Okay.
We'll look at your face and we'll see if that is. We'll try to accommodate your wishes.
Okay.
I'll try my best. I'm not gonna lie. I did not cut this long enough. And I don't know, normally I don't do that. I usually don't pre-cut, but for some reason, I didn't want to have a piece of hair flopping down in her face, so I just decided to cut it. I'm a little bit off. But it's okay, because I'm going to actually go over top of this one and just add another full piece, and I'm actually not going to cut it until I'm done, because I want it to be full. So I'm going to start from this edge. Let me know when you're ready to do the because I'm going to guide you how to do
the
lashes.
Okay.
Because when the hair is all done, because it's not going to be that much longer. Okay. When the hair is all done, I feel like you should always like cut off, like when you have really long ones, I feel like you should cut off the very edges, just a little bit of the edge. So I'm going to teach you. If you see these little, I think it's to maybe help pick it up, but that little edge, I always like to cut that off and then fold it a little bit, like so that it, you know, you can start putting the glue on and I'll help you.
Like a little pull tab.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I like to cut that off. Do you want the scissors?
Yeah.
Okay. Teamwork makes the dream work.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, yeah.
Let me know when you're, just don't do a lot, just the very tip.
Okay, so
you don't want to cut off any of the hairs at all. Yeah.
Okay.
That's perfect.
All right.
You know, like they put the hand in front of it and they show the person the lash. You should show them
yes.
the lash.
Okay. See if you can see. This is the lotus lash. I'm going to put it on my hand. This is the lotus lash. And as you can see, it's a little like spaced out, but that's so that it can give that full volume. So I'm excited to see what it looks like on me.
It's going to be cute. Did you do both sides?
No, I just did the first one. I'm about to get the second one out now.
Okay. I meant both sides on the same one, the same lash.
Oh, no. Oh, we got to cut both sides.
Yeah, it's one on each side, yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Okay.
Because it'll make it harder, like when you go to put it on, it'll lift up.
Okay, I see it now. Okay.
So if she had like an event or something, you know, this is a good way for her to be able to do her makeup and get her hair done at the same time to save time. Or, you know, some people, you know, will have a makeup artist, but it's good to know how to do your makeup. Yeah. A lot of people, most people do their own makeup. So it's good to have this tutorial and to see where you can go to get a really good palette and lipstick.
That's true.
And bundles.
I'm sorry. Can we pause this recording? I have to use the bathroom, like right now.
I think doesn't it keep rolling and you just like,